What up YouTube, Doomnyc here with Deck of the Month for August 2011. I haven't been around lately, so I haven't posted a video in like 2 weeks. Some things came up, but I'm back now, so hopefully I get to start posting stuff regularly again. Just so you guys know, I'm going to be putting up a lot of my stuff for sale, so just keep a lookout for that. And yeah, let's get started on the deck. So this deck of the month is going to be offering gadgets, probably going to be the top deck of the next format, or at least in the months to come. So here we go. This is my take on it. So 3 green gadget, right, and then you got the 3 red gadgets followed by 3 yellow gadget. For this deck to work properly, you got to run 3 of each gadget. Don't even think about running 2 of each gadget. And I don't play machiners in the deck because their levels, like, they don't add up. Fine, it might add a different element to the deck, you know, surprise your opponent, but I don't play too many monsters in this deck, so you guys will see, you know, how that deck is really played. I played 2 Doomcals. I think the element for Doomcal right now is just too amazing, especially with Reborn Tengu. If Doomcal's on the field and he kills a Reborn Tengu, and then another one hits the field, Doomcal's effect will activate, and then there goes your opponent's like big play right there. So I play 2 of those, 2 Thunder Kings, stop searches, samurais, you know, stuff like that. This is a really good, good anti-meta element right now, and that's what you really want to do when you play gadgets, is try to get that anti-meta mix in there. So lock down your opponent, and as well now with the new Exceed summons, be able to exceed into big monsters. 1 Spirit Reaper. I like the combo with Spirit Reaper Smashing Ground. Also, it's a great stall because a lot of decks now are trying to OTK. So Spirit Reaper is really good. 1 Gale. Again, this is like the best tuner in the game, or one of the best. His effect is just really good right now, and level 3 tuner, I mean, you can't really say much about that. And then 1 Veiler, of course, you guys know what that's for. So that's the monsters. 16 monsters gone to spells. I run 2 dualities. Duality is still really good, even though it's getting reprinted, so most people will be running 3. Obviously, when it gets reprinted, I'll have, you know, 3 of them at least. So duality is still really good, and it's great for getting ultimate offering first turn, because you really want to be able to set that immediately so you can go off your following turn. So pot of dualities. 1 Avarice. Even though a lot of people might disagree with this, running only 16 monsters and then no milling, but once you get your gadget engine going and then you start throwing stuff in the grave, you can put 5 gadgets back into your deck and then just draw 2 cards. It's automatic +1, and I think it's just really good. So 1 of those, and running more than 1 would be dead, so don't do that. 1 Limiter. This is just for the gadgets. No machine is in the deck, but if you ultimate offering, like if you giant Trunade, let's just say, well, no, you can't do that, but if you MST like 2 back rows, let's say you had 2 of those, and then you ultimate offering like a field full of gadgets, and then you play Limiter, you can get game that way. Or you can do, you know, other stuff if you side in Cyber Dragons or whatnot. So that should be played. It's really good. 2 Smashings. Again, with the Spirit Reaper play, you're playing gadgets, so you definitely want to have 1-for-1 monster destruction. So that's really a big plus. Mind Control. Exceed Summoning made this card so broken that you kind of have to play this in every deck now. And then the staples: Reborn, Darkhold, the 2 MSTs, and the Trunade. Trunade being there in case you're playing something that's going to set like 5, you know, you Trunade the field and then you can start your own stuff. Alright, now for the traps. 3 Ultimate Offering. I see people trying to play this at 2. I don't know why. You have to get this first turn. Like, pot of duality and then play 3 of these, because 1, it just got unlimited to 3 not too long ago, so you should be playing this at 3, because when gadgets take off, this will probably go to 1. So right now, abuse it. It's just like Gateway at a 6. Just play 3 of those. Rule Oppression, obvious, you know, for the anti-meta aspect. Mirror Force, Torrential, 2 D prisons, just standard removal, 2 solemn warnings, 1 solemn judgment, and 1 dark bribe. And the reason I played dark bribe over 7 tools, well, for the obvious, I mean, dark bribe can negate spells and traps as opposed to 7 tools only negating traps. Now, the other big thing, and this is proven to be so good as of late, is think about it this way. A lot of people said, I mean, this should be known in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! If your opponent plays a draw card and you have a Solemn Judgment set, would you play Solemn Judgment on Allure of Darkness? I would. I would without even thinking about it, because that negative that they just got off of that could be game changing right there. Now, it's the same thing with Dark Bribe. If your opponent plays Pot of Duality, right? You're thinking, okay, well, if you play Dark Bribe, they're going to get a card. Well, guess what? If your opponent plays Pot of Duality, it's better to Dark Bribe it and let them get the top card of the deck, as opposed to let them search the top 3 cards of the deck and choose one. So that's why Dark Bribe is really good. That is the main deck. So we're gonna go side deck real fast. 2 Cyber Dragons. Of course, you're playing machines, so you gotta play that. Second Effect Veiler, you might need it. Puppet Plant, Heroes, you know, Samurais, Crossouts, 2 of them, obvious. Creature Swap, always a great card in gadget decks. You know, you give them one of your gadgets in case you don't have like any big plays set up yet. You give them a gadget, you take one of the big monsters, and it's especially hilarious when you take one of the synchros. 2 Bottomless, and this card obviously with the priority rule changing is going to be very good. 2 Chain Disappearance. This is going to be really good in the upcoming format. Light Imprisonings. That fairy deck is crazy. I don't know if you guys have played it, but that deck is so good right now, and I've played it a little bit and it's just phenomenal. You gotta play this. 1 Dust Tornado and then 1 Debunk, because you don't want to really have your gadgets get effect veilered. So Debunk is, you know, there in the side deck, because if you're playing someone that's playing 2 or 3 veilers, then you know you gotta do something about that. Alright, extra 2 Chimera Techs, Catastor, Bionic, Black Rose, Armor Master, because you do have the Gale, Scrap Dragon, Stardust, Trishula, 1 Ally of Justice, Decisive Armor. I think I'm just going to be playing this in like all my decks right now because it's so good against fairies. Alright, Exceeds. Play 3 Utopias. These are 3 2500 beat sticks that can survive like 2 attacks. So this is pretty good, and this is going to be the main guy that you get most of the time, at least. And then as you see, 3 Blank Sleeves. This is going to be Steel Swarm Roach when that comes out. So that's going to be like, you know, the 2 main Exceed monsters in the deck. So that is Deck of the Month for August 2011. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to, you know, give me some thumbs up, positive feedback. Alright guys? So yeah, look out for anything I have for sale in the upcoming weeks. And until next time, YouTube, peace.